Hello, I'm Courtney Courtwright. Thank you so much for joining us for News to Celebrate, where we share the stories that lift Western New York. We'll introduce you to a woman who turned a life-saving transplant into a life service. See how Western New Yorkers are coming together to celebrate Thanksgiving with gratitude and tradition. And local businesses are beaming with pride after being featured in a Hallmark Christmas movie. It's all ahead right here on News to Celebrate.
When it's too cold for them, it's just right for us. It's been an amazing week. It's high energy. We've got fantastic staff, volunteers, and a great partnership with Wegmans. Being grateful in all things and then paying that forward.
For me, one of the biggest things that comes out of the week is talking to all the other guys that are living out on the street and kind of getting to know their story. It's very necessary and it brings people together, and it's just not only is it a way we can bless them, but it's also heartwarming for us.
That many people talk about love, but not many people give love. Take time to reach out to someone, to shake a hand, to give a hug to someone, and let them know that Jesus loves them, Christ is yet living, and he's living in us. Happy Thanksgiving!
It's the 130th YMCA Turkey Trot here in the city of Buffalo. It has finally begun. We have 15,000 runners here today participating. 9 o'clock was when it started, and I gotta go because I gotta catch up with these guys. Are you guys gonna win?
Yeah, we're coming in first. Yeah, but we're also here for fun, for vibes, for togetherness.
We're here to giggle.
We're excited.
We're here to gab. It's a
Try to
nice
get everyone
day.
to laugh. Should have worn a costume, but you know.
I couldn't find a turkey hat. Did you know that this is the YMCA Buffalo Niagara's biggest fundraiser of the year? They use it to fund all sorts of programming and all sorts of summer camps for kids. This is a really big celebration for them, and they use this money that they raise during the Turkey Trot for the whole rest of the year. I'm gonna keep going, but I'll catch you a little bit later. What are you most looking forward to today?
Running is racing a lot of fun. I haven't run a race in a bit. Actually, last race I did, I won, but I was not expecting one at all because, you know, like the high schoolers were all not there. I was like, oh, okay. But like, you know, food and fellowship with family, you know.
Turkey Trot is a time-honored tradition for a lot of people and a lot of families here on Thanksgiving, and they're also giving back to the community in other ways. They've encouraged participants to bring canned food items and non-perishable food items to donate to Feed More Western New York. And if you couldn't make it out here today, that's okay. At YMCA locations, they'll still have the cans out for a few more days, so stop at yours and bring some food to help out the community as well. Now, this is a tradition, and there are many traditions on the way, including the donut drop under the bridge over the 198. So I'm gonna head that way now. Hannah, why are you here today?
Because I want to wear a tiara and run with other people wearing crazy things. I came from a PJ's family watching the parade, and I want to have a Turkey Trot family.
Yay! Just a few of my friends, as we've made some friends along the race, and now we're back in the city, and we met quite a few people this morning who have done this for years. This is a tradition with their family, but I also met a few of the younger participants on the way.
I haven't run a road race that's this long before.
Really? So it's your first time running this long? You excited?
Yeah. I've done a race, but I haven't ran this long on roads.
These are my friends. These are my friends.
Ron.
Marianne.
Ron and Marianne. I ran the whole race with them. They were amazing. You guys did so great.
Yeah, you were so great. When you pulled up with a hammy injury, wow, it was amazing how you walked that out.
I know,
Oh, it was amazing.
I really loved that. What is your favorite part about the turkey trot? Why do you come back?
It's just so festive to watch everybody in all their costumes.
This is my first one.
Congratulations, mine too.
Really?
Mine too.
Oh, well,
yeah,
congratulations.
We did it together.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving!
And ahead of Thanksgiving, Dominguez Marketing spent the morning giving back in a very big way.
They hosted their 6th annual turkey dinner giveaway at the Boulevard Mall, handing out 500 turkey dinners to veterans, active military, and first responders. It was first come, first served with up to 2 meals per car.
We do it because, they protect us, they serve us, whether it's veterans, active military, first responders. They're risking their lives every day to protect us, which, obviously they sign up for, but at the same time, it takes a special person to do that. And I don't think they get the thanks enough. So that's kind of why we do it, around this time each year.
The meals were donated by several local businesses and prepared by Kevin's Catering. Each one came packed cold and ready to heat up and included all the essentials: turkey, mashed potatoes, stuffing, corn, cranberry sauce, and of course, don't forget the gravy.
I can't wait for tomorrow. All right, well, families on Buffalo's east side, they picked up warm Thanksgiving meals today at the 11th annual Hot Thanksgiving Dinners to Go at Johnny B. Wiley Stadium. Volunteers and youth leaders, they handed out a lot of meals and resource bags, while community groups offered wellness, education, and family support services, making it more than just a meal, but maybe a needed boost for families heading into the holiday.
Things are becoming hard for people because things aren't affordable. We have inflation, we have housing rates, car insurance rates, food, everything is increasing in price, and unfortunately people's salaries aren't increasing with it. So the cost of living is becoming unbearable.
Organizers say events like this ensure no child or family feels alone during the holiday time.
St. Mary's School for the Deaf is getting in the holiday spirit. Today, the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra put on a festive concert along with the American Academy of Ballet and the school's Sing and Sign Chorus. While many students can't hear the music, they are able to feel it in other ways.
Hearing people can hear, but we feel. We can't hear, but we can feel and understand it through feeling. I think it's good because the kids can feel the vibration, see the beautiful dance, see the music. It's interesting. They can feel it.
The annual concert is a school tradition now in its 36th year. And speaking of the BPO, they are kicking off their holiday season this weekend with a series of festive concerts. On Saturday, The Princess Bride will be shown on the big screen at Kleinhans while the full orchestra accompanies the movie. The program also includes holiday favorites like the Nutcracker, Handel's Messiah, as well as Candlelight and Celtic Christmas concerts. The season runs through December 21st. Tickets are now on sale through the BPO's website. And today, Sisters of Charity Hospital in Buffalo continued their longtime Thanksgiving tradition. The hospital donated more than 120 full holiday meals to families in need. Staff at both campuses packed complete meal baskets, including turkeys, and helped them load them into cars for community groups to hand out. This effort started more than 30 years ago and now supports more than 20 organizations across Cheektowaga and Buffalo.
And tonight, Holiday Valley is gearing up for ski season as colder temperatures and fresh snow finally moving in. The resort says an earlier storm actually helped them test their snowmaking system, giving crews a chance to fire up the guns and make sure everything was working after summer upgrades. The snowmaking team plans to run the system around the clock in shifts, taking advantage of every hour below freezing so they can have a good opening day.
Last year we had both the Yodeler lift and Mardi Gras lift, which is our main lift here at the resort. Both of those ran, so gave people a nice variety of terrain to choose from. We'll have kind of opening day banners at both of them that people will get in line for pretty early in the morning to try and be the first ones up the mountain and get first tracks in.
Holiday Valley hopes to open for the season next Friday, of course, the weather permitting. Families looking for something to do before dinner laced up their skates to hit the ice rink. Folks headed to Ice at Canal Side in downtown Buffalo, taking advantage of the rink being open for the first time on Thanksgiving.
Just like to get together as a family, before Thanksgiving dinner. Usually we go bowling, but all bowling is closed today apparently. So yeah, we headed down to the ice rink.
And if you missed it today, the rink will be open again tomorrow from 1 until 10 p.m.
Yeah, the Botanical Gardens just opened their annual poinsettia exhibit, and I stopped by to check it out.
The holidays have officially arrived at the Buffalo and Erie County Botanical Gardens. Their annual poinsettia exhibit is now open, filling the conservatory with warmth, color, and a little holiday magic.
Yeah, we have our poinsettia exhibit opening today. It is absolutely beautiful. We have hundreds and hundreds of poinsettias in all different kinds of colors, varieties, shapes. It feels like a holiday magical scene in here, and it's so warm. It's a great thing to do to come and warm up, especially on a really cold day like today.
Poinsettias fill all 12 greenhouses with colors you won't see anywhere else.
We have some really, really unique colors that you maybe haven't seen before. So we have some colors that are pinks, some orange, some nice peaches. So things that you might see in a grocery store or at a nursery, you might not see until you come here to the poinsettia exhibit. So you're going to see lots of different things that you've never seen before.
And there's plenty happening beyond the plants, from poinsettias after dark to mini golf nights, visits with Santa, and even a new Lego-themed Bricks and Brews event for adults.
It's really an amazing thing that so many Western New Yorkers love this exhibit so much and come back year after year. There's lots of people that have photos of themselves as children, and then they come back as adults and bring their own families. We've been around for 125 years, so it's really incredible that we can offer these, amazing programs year after year and make memories for families and in the community.
The poinsettia exhibit runs now through January 4th at the Buffalo and Erie County Botanical Gardens.
And turning to the Bills, we love this story as well because we had our friends from the University of Wyoming here on Most Buffalo a couple weeks ago, and then Josh Allen paid them a visit, his alma mater, over the weekend. Take a look. This is the University of Wyoming's ceremony to retire his number 17 jersey, and this was at halftime during Saturday's game against Nevada. The reigning MVP of the NFL was joined on field by his parents and his old coach for the honor. Allen played for the Cowboys from 2015 to 2017 before getting drafted by the Bills in 2018, and he is now the first football player in school history to have his jersey retired.
I just want to say thank you for everybody coming out tonight. This is such an amazing honor, a huge blessing. There's so many people that I can thank for this achievement. A lot of teammates here. Love you guys, Coach Bo, Coach Viggs, people that believed in me, the fans and the support here in Wyoming. I'm so honored and blessed to represent this university in this beautiful state. I love you guys. Thank you. God bless. Go Pokes. And it will always suck to be a CSU Ram.
The university commemorated the jersey retirement by selling a limited Josh Allen bobblehead.
Of course.
I mean, he did a great job with the speech, and it's such a full circle moment. That was the only college program that took a chance on him. He sent out all those letters that he got one offer.
It only takes one.
Right, and what a full circle moment. And I believe I saw that he said that was the first time he ever went back to campus since his whole NFL career. He's a busy guy. So yeah, what an amazing, and he brought his wife with him. I mean, what an amazing moment for their family and for the program.
And like you said, full circle, and what a great speech. I mean, go Josh, go Bills, go UW.
I feel like he could be elected governor of Wyoming at this point, maybe in the future.
Most afternoons, you'll find Leah Sabrowski in the gym, coaching,
swing,
cheering,
atta girl,
and helping young athletes grow. It's the heart of the Keenan Center's ACRES program.
ACRES stands for Arts, Culture, Recreation, Education, and Sports. I'll always teach them a sports skill, but they're also always learning a life skill. We really focus on the process rather than the outcome.
Her players feel that difference right away.
Coach Leah is just like this very happy person. She's happy to be here with all these kids. She's really kind and she helps me like understand volleyball. She doesn't make it hard, she makes it easy.
Push through the ball. Before Leah was shaping young athletes, she was one herself, starring on the basketball court at SUNY Geneseo. But during her junior year, her life changed almost overnight. Leah suddenly became sick, and doctors discovered she was in liver failure.
They actually saw that my liver enzymes looked like that of a 60-year-old alcoholic, and I was only 20 years old at the time.
Within months, she needed a transplant.
On March 2nd of 2013, I received my liver transplant and second chance at life.
That second chance reshaped everything, her priorities, her purpose, and her determination to help others. And she became a fierce advocate for organ donation.
It's just incredible that my life today is incredible because one person made the most selfless decision they could make.
The gratitude she carries every day fuels the work she does at the Keenan Center, ensuring every child has a safe place to play, grow, and belong.
The passion that Leah brings every day is what makes me want to be here because it makes me be passionate about what we're doing.
You know, seeing her go through all of those trials and tribulations and just getting back on her feet to walk again, to see her doing this and giving back to that next generation, it's full circle. Just try your best, all right? That's all Coach cares about.
A life saved, now paying it forward every single day.
The chance to give back to the community that gave me so much, there's no job that's more fulfilling than that.
1, 2, 3, team!
We really worked with the director and the producers to make sure that every single scene bled red and blue.
Casting Buffalo helped with the background work, getting the extras for the movie and some small speaking roles.
Roughly, we had over 9,000 submissions, which was probably the most that we've ever had in any casting call that we've experienced or that we've even heard of.
Today, the casting directors told us they think realistically around 3,000 people ended up in the film as background actors.
Social media has been exploding. The day of the movie, everything on my feed was about this movie.
Friday night, Vidlers posted a bunch of still shots from the movie showcasing local places, including Elm Street Bakery, Bar Bill Tavern, and Vidlers. And on Saturday night, after the movie aired, Paula's Donuts posted on Facebook saying, "How exciting is this?" with a clip of the movie featuring a box of Paula's Donuts. For the casting directors, it's a chance to see Western New York shine on the national stage.
Anytime I get to see Buffalo, whether it's the landscape, locations that we know, or people that we recognize whom we've cast, it's a great sense of pride. It's wonderful. It makes us so happy. I love nothing more than seeing that, and it was a special movie to be a part of.
This is just the beginning of film in Buffalo. I mean, we've been talking about it for years, and this year has been extremely busy for all of us. And we just had another major film that was in town and just wrapped up. There's another one coming in the future.
On your side, Kelly Dudzik, Channel 2 News.
Christmas in Ellicottville is looking like something straight out of a winter movie this weekend. Downtown Ellicottville transforms into a cozy holiday scene as the village celebrates with festive lights, family activities, and plenty of small town family charm for everyone to enjoy. Joining us in studio is the executive director of the Ellicottville Chamber of Commerce, Barb Pump. Thanks for coming on Most Buffalo, Barb.
Absolutely, thanks for having me.
So this all kicks off on Black Friday. Tell us all about what people can expect.
There's fire truck rides, there's carriage rides, there's all kinds of ornament making throughout the village at different businesses, face painting, hot chocolate making, all kinds of fun stuff for the kids, and it's all free. So that's the nice thing about the event. That's why this is actually one of my favorite events, because we can offer it to the families for free. We do have popcorn and cotton candy. There is a charge for that, but the majority of the weekend itself is fun and filled with family, things to do.
And really, yeah, a way to kick off this season. It looks like Santa is heavily involved. So where will he be throughout the weekend?
He'll be at a couple different places. He will actually be, on Saturday and Sunday, we have a pancake breakfast with Santa. Saturday is at Bellagio. Sunday is at Mill Street Sports Pub. He will be doing the interactive activities at the Wingate. He will also be on our fire truck, so he's very busy this weekend.
And those breakfast with Santas are free?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does that happen? How?
Well, so one of the nice things is a lot of our sponsors, they actually help us to be able to offer all of the activities for free. One thing we do too at both breakfasts is we do a donation. So it could be a cash donation or a non-perishable food item, and those get donated to the Ellicottville Food Pantry. And this year we're also looking to help local families that might be in need as well.
And we know so many events at Ellicottville, in Ellicottville throughout the year are kind of geared towards more the adult crowd, but this is really truly for families. So if you have little kids, it sounds perfect.
Absolutely. I mean, seeing the kids' faces, we have the holiday cutouts. They actually just got redone, which we're super excited about, thanks to BOCES in Ellicottville.
Love that.
But they can get their pictures taken in those, and we have reindeer and all kinds of things going on for the kids. Our tree lighting is on Friday, which is usually a big hit. We have hot chocolate there for the families. And Santa will be there as well. So, I mean, he's definitely busy now that I think about it this weekend. But yeah, it's a great weekend for families, a great weekend for kids, and they love it.
What time do things kick off on Friday?
Things kick off on Friday about 11 a.m.
Okay, and then throughout the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday?
Yep, and a full schedule is on our website.
Great. Anything else people should know about what's coming up in Ellicottville heading into the winter?
I would just come down, get some of your Christmas shopping done. All of the shops have got all their new product ready to go. The bars and restaurants, they're all down there too, and everybody's excited for the weekend.
And some new things have opened probably since, if people haven't been there since the last ski season.
Yes,
too.
there definitely has. We have a new restaurant in town. There's more things that are coming too, so we're super excited.
All right, Barb Pump is here with the Ellicottville Chamber of Commerce. Again, where can people get all the information about Christmas and Ellicottville weekend?
EllicottvilleNY.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Barb.
Thanks.
And you've probably seen them at Hallmark Stadium tailgating, charging, even popping up on national TV. And in today's Meet the Mafia, our Kevin O'Neill introduces us to the Bills chefs.
Among the most recognized members of the Bills fan base, the chefs, Derek Norman and Richard Peterson. They played high school football together at Seneca Vocational in Buffalo. Peterson served in the military and is retired from the NFTA. He's a big guy and he was a big kid. Family gave him the nickname Pooh because he looked like a little Pooh Bear, so he is Chef Pooh. Derek Norman is a retired Buffalo firefighter and he was nicknamed Stormin' Norman, so Chef Norm is his identity. Neither one of these guys actually worked as a chef. They are a more, well...
backyard chefs. So it's all we do is barbecue. So it works out great, yes.
What's on the menu today?
We got ribs, chicken, macaroni and cheese, green beans, baked beans, pasta salad, hamburgers, hot dogs, sausages. So we do a big spread out here.
They bought season tickets about 25 years ago and endured a 17-year playoff drought.
We were at every game, every home game. And now, we're winning, so it's just out of control now.
You guys saw a lot of bad football over the years.
Oh, a lot of bad football, but guess what? We was here, rain or shine, snow, whatever it was, we was in that stadium. And I said, man, we not going nowhere till we win the Super Bowl.
The chefs' hats were originally just for tailgating, but they made a lot of Bills fans smile inside the stadium, and it just kind of became their thing. Last season, the Bills surprised the fellas with Fan of the Year designation. They won a trip to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. They had a blast. Of course, they did not see the Bills play, but they saw the Chiefs get trounced, which is also very nice. They tailgate right on the corner of Abbott and Fay, just south of the stadium. They have a DJ, great food, obviously, a little dancing, a little football watching, and maybe a drink or two or more. Their favorite part?
The camaraderie. Everybody's out here having a good time. If you forget something at home, the next tailgate next door will help you out. The fans are great. The people are great. It's just a great atmosphere.
Yeah, the people love what we do. We respect everybody. Everybody respect us. Everybody just out here having a good time, man. Bills Mafia, we won. Family.
On your side, from Bills Country, I'm Kevin O'Neill, Channel 2 News.
That's all for this week's News to Celebrate, where we shine a light on the people, traditions, and local pride that makes Western New York home. Thanks for celebrating with us.